y'all, it's your girl T, back at it again with another video. And this time I'm bringing y'all a story time, and it's low-key a mukbang. I'm about to eat my food. Don't ask me what this is. Really, it's just let me be honest, because I'm not gonna be no liar. So I don't like that word. My grandma always told me don't say liar, say storyteller. Storyteller, because liar is a bad word and women don't say that. But mama had some leftover strip alfredo, I think. And then she had cooked some Italian dish, so then I just put that back in the microwave because I knew that was not gonna be enough for your girl. And then we got like a ginger ale, and that's that. But the story time today is about to be about the time he said God made him do it, okay? And disclaimer, when I tell this story, y'all, I don't want y'all to think, oh, it's some hate behind this, or I dislike this person. So I don't dislike this person. I don't even think about this person no more. But I needed a story time to come and tell y'all. So I had to come and tell y'all this story time. And it's probably gonna be similar story times coming that's gonna be like this. But let's just get into it, because y'all know I like to ramble. But okay. This was my relationship when I just started going back to the high school I went to in, like, for most of my years of high school, I went to, I'm gonna just say the name of the high school, Wilson. I went to Wilson. Y'all, it's a little cold. It's a little cold, hold up. Alright, so when I started going back to Wilson, and y'all, when I started going back to Wilson, I had just broke up with my long-term boyfriend. I went out with that boy for like almost 3 years. 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah, and it was my, no, this was my 12th grade year of school. I'm sorry, I'm old. But this was my 12th grade year of school, y'all. So we broke up in the end of 11th grade. And we started dating at the end of 8th grade, so y'all do the math. But he had got a new girlfriend, and all my friends, like, they kind of just clung to him. And like, so I really felt like I had no friends at school. But I'm sorry. But I just kind of was like, I would walk around school, just be quiet or whatever like that. And how me and this boy met, we was on Snapchat one night, and he was like, can I get song suggestions? You know how people be like, they just need help finding a new song. So I slid him and like told him about this one song. Can't remember the name of the song. He was like, oh, okay, bet. And then I slid him on something else he said. And y'all, I was just bored. I was just talking to him. Like, he was a grade underneath me, so I really didn't think nothing of it. Like, it was just like buddy conversation. And then like he started to like actually have a conversation with me. And then we started, like, I didn't have an iPhone, y'all, because I didn't get an iPhone until I got in college. But he called me, FaceTime called me on Snapchat, and we start talking or whatever. And then like we just really was just vibing. And then next time I seen him at school, like, we just cool, we jokey. Like, we cool. And this went on for a while, y'all. Like, really not that long, because our relationship was fast. But it felt like a while. And y'all, we was talking, but we wasn't officially talking. You know how that go. And I would come to school, and I started seeing him around school, because before we started talking on Snapchat, I would never see this boy at school, literally. And it's probably because I wasn't looking for him. Like, I was not looking for nobody at school. I knew when I came to school, like, I hated school in 12th grade. I hated it. And I would go around his friends, chill with his friends, him and his friends, and like school started being enjoyable. Like, not gonna lie, school was enjoyable. I have feeling bacon in this. I don't eat bacon. But anyways, yeah, so school started being enjoyable. So one day we started like by this time, y'all, we knew we liked each other. One day we started going out because I kissed him, and I didn't kiss him. I think he asked me to kiss me, and I said sure. And I think I was the boy's first kiss, to be real, because I think we had a whole conversation about it. He was like, I really don't know how to kiss. I haven't really kissed anybody before. Either I was his first kiss or he kissed this one girl one time before me. So dang near if I wasn't. And oh, let's give him a name, y'all. Let's give him a name. I'm 3 minutes into the video and he still don't got a name. His name is, yeah. We gonna call him Hezekiah because he had a Bible name. So we gonna switch it. His name is Hezekiah. So me and Hezekiah had been talking for probably like almost a month now. And he told his sister about me. He told his brother about me. Like everybody knew about me, but that we wasn't dating. So he told his sister, he was like, yeah, I kissed her. And he said, she said, I almost said his name. She said Hezekiah. Now, how have you been going out with this girl for, like, talking to this girl for this long and you haven't been her girlfriend and you kissed her? She's like, that's just inappropriate. And he comes up to me one day, y'all, and like, this is the sweetest way somebody has ever asked me out. Like, I've only been out, I only dated like 3 guys before, but this is the sweetest way somebody ever asked me out. He said, Taren, Sierra DeBose, will you make me the happiest man alive and be my girlfriend? And y'all, I thought that was so sweet. I was like, oh my God, like I'm tearing up, like your girl getting married, like wifey, like that's how I felt in that moment. And we stand by the little nut shape and I said, yeah. It was right before I had to go to practice, y'all. I was just like blushing, like, but yeah, that's when your girl got wiped up. But anyways, yeah, we started dating and everything was going good. Like, I think this was like during basketball season. So he would come to my little basketball games and whatever. He would walk me to class even though he'd be supposed to be in class and stuff. Like, it was crazy, y'all. Like, that boy would do whatever. Like, literally, he was so attached to me. And I low-key loved it, but low-key, like, sometimes it kind of got aggravating because, like, he had nothing else to do sometimes. Excuse me. Sorry. This is like, I literally be in practice and he was like, he'd be waiting for me to get out of practice, y'all, to FaceTime me to be like, what you doing, babe? Like, I missed you, like, da da da. And it was cute because like I had just got my heart broken, so I was like, damn, I got this nigga on my feet, like he on my heels, that's how they say it. And yeah, it was going great. He would come over to my house. Y'all, he came over to my house for Thanksgiving. My family met him. Everybody was like, oh, he seems like a nice young man. And it was crazy because everybody was like, that doesn't seem like your type, Taren. Like, he was an educated young man. Like, he wasn't no thug, no nothing like that. Like, no dummy. He was a good boy. Like, not boy, I'm sorry, that's not nice. That sounded real bad. But he was a good kid. Like, he was a good kid. I was like a couple months older than him. So, yeah, so it was going great. He came over for Thanksgiving. He came over for Christmas. Y'all, he even came over to my house before Christmas, y'all. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. We was in there doing some some nasty stuff. Now, we ain't never had sex. Like, we ain't have sex, but I was like on top of him, like kissing him and stuff like that. And me back then, child, that was something. We was having a time. We had a time last night, y'all. That's how I felt. We was in there. I was all up on him. Like, we was watching Harry Potter because he had never watched Harry Potter before. And if y'all want in-depth times for us together, like, y'all can have them. Just let me know. And yeah, so we was like just really bonding. I got him this green hoodie for Christmas, and he got me this necklace from K Diamonds. Well, he didn't get it from me. His parents got it for him. Got it for me through him. You know what I'm trying to say. Cause he ain't had no job. But y'all, it's still sweet. Cause that necklace was over $100. His parents had money. And so one day, I was at a basketball tournament. Cause y'all, I'm real heavy in basketball, if y'all didn't know. And I was trying to, like, you know, get some offers at this little exposure camp and stuff like that. And it was in like Wilmington or one of them places in North Carolina. I cannot remember. And we're on the way back, and Ty's with his girlfriend. His girlfriend's Ari, because I'm just saying her name because we all know who Ari is. I said that like y'all really know who that girl is. You don't know who that girl is. But like, we was all coming back, and he texted me. He was like, I need to talk to you. And y'all done had the awesome, like, I played like a dog, y'all. I played like a dog that night, y'all. Like when I tell you I was busting everybody behind, I was busting everybody behind. I'll put the video in if y'all want me to, or I'll put the link below so y'all know I was busting. But yeah, like, and so in my head, like I'm in the car just singing songs, like just going ham. Cause I'm like, I really did my thing. I really turned up, and I'm proud of myself. Like I'm really proud of myself. And you gonna text me, you need to talk, like. And mind y'all, like, I didn't think nothing of it at first because, like, he was a really emotional person. Like, he was the type of, like, sometimes he'd be in his room and he'll be on FaceTime with me. He'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm tired of being inside. And I'm like, well, why don't you just go outside, okay? And he'd be like, I don't know, I don't want to. And it's just like, I feel so confined, and, like, he would just get so deep in and stuff. And I'm like, it's not that deep, just go outside. Like, what's wrong with you, Hezekiah? But like, I thought I loved him, so I was like, my boo is upset and like. So I was like, okay, we can talk when I get home. And so I was thinking he was going to FaceTime, because we always FaceTiming, like, and this time it really wasn't FaceTime. This is what it was called. I Google Duo him, because like, if you're an Android user, you know we don't got FaceTime, we got Google Duo. Y'all know I can talk. So he was like, no, I don't want to Google Duo you really. And I was like, okay. And so he texted me, and I was like, when I got home, I kind of had settled down, and I was like, wait a minute, this don't sound like positive. And I said, are you breaking up with him? And he was like, yeah, I am. And I was like, y'all, this, like, it really, it made me appalled, because it was out of nowhere. Like, y'all, we was just talking about, like, he had just took a picture of me that night before, y'all. And I wish I had the Snapchat memory to show y'all, and I might do, but that's too much scrolling back. Like, y'all, I'm a junior in college now. I'm not about to find no 12th grade memory. But he had took a picture of me last night, and he was like, my baby girl, hopefully, he was like, I want this for forever, or something like that. Of me sleeping, because we used to fall asleep on the phone together. I prop my little phone up, like, I be snuggling on my little teddy bear, he be watching me sleep, like, we was goals, y'all. We was goals. Like, everybody knew we was together in school. Like, they was like, y'all are so cute. Like, we was that cute couple. Like, my ex used to be so jealous, y'all. He used to be so jealous. He was like, how come you broke up with me and we couldn't be friends, and you, and that's to come, y'all. But basically, when we broke up, when I get to the point in the story, he was like, we became friends. And he was like, why you friends with that boy and you couldn't be friends with me? But first of all, nigga, you cheated on me and you thought we was gonna be friends afterwards. No, like. And so, y'all, he was telling me he was breaking up with me and this, that, and forth. And I was like, why? I really didn't say why at first. I was like, okay, cool. Like, cause at this point I was tired, like, and I was like, out of my head, I'm like, I can never find nothing good. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I don't care. Like, it is what it is. Like, that's just how it goes for me. And he was like, oh my God, you don't have nothing else to say? And I was like, nah, I'm good. Like, I was like, I don't have nothing else to say to you. For real. And he like, so he started checking up on me like every day afterwards. And me, y'all, when you give me attention, I'm the type of person to think you really care about me. Because I'm not used to getting attention from people. For real. So I'm thinking like maybe he really didn't mean what he said when he broke up with me. And so at this point, I'm like, after like a few days of him still checking on me, seeing how I'm doing, like still walking me to class and stuff, I'm like, so why did we break up? And he was like, I don't know, I just feel like it wasn't meant to be. Like, we don't need to be together. Like, I have some stuff I need to work out for myself. Like, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. Like, I still find you very attractive, but like, I don't want to be with you. I don't think I need to be with you. And I was like why? Like, I'm just keep asking why. Like, I'm sending paragraphs at this point. I'm looking desperate. Like, I'm looking desperate, and I'm like, sis, like, we not being upset over no little boy. Like, this nigga is like 16. Like, at the time I'm like 17. I'm like, he's 16 years old. Why are we upset about like a 16-year-old breaking up with us, sis? Like, get your head in the game. So I'm just bawling my eyes out every night behind this boy. And y'all, my parents couldn't believe it, because my parents actually liked this boy. They thought he was like gonna be like the one. And when he broke with me, they were like, yeah, his parents must have told him he couldn't be with you, because there's not no way like he just broke up with you with for no reason. Like, what's going on? Like, everybody was confused because it happened out of nowhere. Like, we never argued, y'all. We never had like no times where we disagreed. Like, we were perfect. And so after a while, he ended up, he was like, you want me to be honest with you, Taren, why we broke up? And I was like, why did we break up? And he was like, because, you know, it was God. Like, we went to church that Sunday with my father, and I realized, like, you know, that we weren't meant to be. Like, we weren't, like, God told me that Sunday that we didn't need to be in a relationship. And yeah, and I was like, that's what happened. God told you. I was like, I know God tells people a lot of things, but I don't think God told you to break up with me. And you're like, you're not gonna understand. Blase, until you like read the book and like if you really heard the message and all this BS, y'all, basically all this BS. And I was like, okay, cool, like, because I was looking for closure at this point. I was looking for closure. I wanted to know why this boy really had broke up with me. He said God did it. Like, God told him to do it, so he broke up with me. After us being together for like, I think we started dating in October. We broke up like right before COVID hit, so like March. So like, but we was talking before then. We was talking in like November, so no, let's just say like us talking for November, December, like August, June. So like we talked for like 6 months. We was together for like 6 months. And him just breaking up with me out of nowhere, like, it was crazy. And y'all, mind you, after that, like, he's like, we can still be friends, we can still talk to each other, blase. And this boy started playing me. I started letting this boy dog me, y'all, because like, he still wanted some of me. Like, he still wanted to kiss on me, touch on me, blase, but he didn't want to be in a relationship with me. So like, I'd be walking down the hallway, and he'd be walking me in class. He'd be slapping my little butt, and I'm like, what you doing? Like, you look cute today. Like, they're like, and I'm just getting played like a dog, y'all. I'm just getting played like a dog. I'm just thinking it's cute. Like, oh, he gonna want to be with me again. Everybody seeing us. I'm like, did y'all break up? And I'm like, yeah, we broke up. And they're like, why are y'all still talking to each other so much? I'm like, girl, like, in my head, I'm like, I got this little sneaky link. Like, he my sneaky link now. I'm thinking that's cute. Girl, it's not cute. Like, you getting played because y'all, I'm gonna really let y'all in the tea now. Hezekiah had this infatuation with trying to eat the little, you know, can't say that on YouTube, but you know, he wanted to lick on the kick, you know. So I ain't never did nothing like that. Cause me and my first boyfriend, like, I let him touch me, but I ain't let him touch on me like that. Cause I had this thing, I was like, I'm gonna wait the marriage to, you know, have sex and all this stuff. I really thought I was gonna be by the book with that. And yeah, in high school I was, but yeah. Anyways, now don't be thinking I got hell bodies now. I don't got hell bodies. I only had sex with one of my boyfriends before. None of them that was in high school. I only had 3, so you do the math. But what's it called? So yeah, so he went lick on kick. And I was like, I don't know, like, it sounds interesting. He might intrigue me. So eventually I let that boy lick on the kick. And I'm gonna be honest on where we did it at. I'm gonna be honest. So I didn't used to go to class some days because I didn't like school. I did not like school. So instead of me going to class, I would go to the locker room and chill out. And so he would have lunch when I would go to the locker room and chill out. And so instead of him to go on lunch one day, instead of me going to class one day, I went to the gym. And we had a girls' locker room, and not the regular girls' locker room. Y'all be going in. I went into the girls' basketball locker room because that means nobody else went in there but the girls' basketball players. And so I told him to walk outside of school. No, I told him to slip into the locker room because the door used to be unlocked. I would go in there and he would go up the stairs. Y'all know how Wilson set up. If you're not from Florida, you don't know what's that. So it's a pair of stairs when you walk into the foyer by the gym. You can walk up them and you can walk down and you'll end up by the girls' locker room and the boys' PE locker room. And so I told him, like, when nobody's watching, just slip in and I'll open the door. There's a little hallway before you get into the locker room. And so he slips in. Y'all, mind y'all, we broken up. I need y'all to keep up with the story. We broken up at this point. He slips in and he was like, he was talking all this trash the day before, like, yeah, I'm gonna eat it. I just want like, yeah, it's gonna be so good. Like, I ain't never did it before though, so just be careful. Like, I just want to be careful with, like, make sure I'm doing it right. I'm like, cool. And so y'all, we ended up doing it right there by the lockers. He slid my little pants down. Y'all, I started putting on some fancy little underwear that day. Like, the only pair of fancy underwear I owned at the time, because I didn't buy my underwear, my mom did. And he was like, oh, it looks good. I was like, do it? Like, stop playing with me. Like, I had put on a cute outfit and everything, y'all. Like, he's like, you look so good. Like, so he pulled my pants down. He go down there. He's trying to, you know, he start doing his thing, y'all. And I thought that nigga bite me. Yeah, I thought that nigga bite me. And at first I was like, ooh, maybe that's just like what they do. Like, maybe they just do. Then he did it again. And y'all, I'm just trying to play it off like, ooh, it feels so good. Like, oh my God. Like, y'all, I did not like it. I did not like it at all. And so then we ended up on Valentine's Day. We decided he wanted to do it again. I think I let him do it again. I'm not sure if I did, but I think I let him do it again. And then at this time, he had got a car because we had a bet that he was gonna get his license before me, and Hezekiah ended up getting his license before me. So we started, like, you know, kissing and making out in the car and stuff. But he had this one rule that I couldn't touch his, like, wee-wee. And I really didn't like that because I was like, why you get to touch on me and I can't touch on you? And he's like, because I feel like you touch on me, I ain't gonna be able to hold back. Like, you know, niggas trying to act hard. I don't be able to hold back, and I don't want to, like, you know, have sex before marriage. I just want to, you know, dibble dabble like before, but not really, like, you know, put it in or nothing like that. And I'm like, okay, cool. And so, y'all, after that, after, like, Valentine's Day, I think he finally was just like, you know, I don't want us to do that no more. And at this time, y'all, I didn't want us to do that anymore either. But, like, I'm the type of person, I try to hold on to people. So, but we wasn't together, but I felt like me letting him do that to me and like me just being by him, like, was enough for me. You know, we wasn't in a relationship because we used to talk all the time still, and this, that, and the fourth. But he cut me off. He was like, you know, I don't think we should be doing that. That's wrong. That's against the Bible, this, that, and the fourth. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, and he was like, and then he blocked me on Snapchat. I don't know, he blocked me on Snapchat. And I'm still blocked on his Snapchat to this day. I'm not blocked on his Instagram though. He don't post nothing. Like, I post stuff. He don't like it, but I think he still probably look at my stuff. But yeah, that's how we ended. He was like, you know, that's not godly, and I don't want to do that no more. And, you know, I don't think I need to talk to you at all. Like, he just completely cut me off, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, at first I wasn't cool with it, but I'm like, okay, cool. Like, it is what it is. It ain't what it ain't. And COVID hit, so it didn't really matter no more. But that's the story of me and Hezekiah. I know it probably was all over the place, y'all. I never told the story before, really. So bear with me. They're gonna get better. Let me see if I left out any details, y'all. No, I don't think I left out any details. Maybe like his two best friends, like when they broke up, he broke up with me, they were like, they didn't understand why he did it either, because they was like, they really thought I was the one, like he really talked about me all the time. You know, people, they say when guy friends say that to you, that means that you gonna get, that you wasn't the one or whatever like that. But I really think they meant it, like, cause we was like really cool, like we was real close. Like me and his best friend had really got probably like closer than he was to his best friend, because he started like cutting them off because he was like, y'all not doing stuff by the book and da-da-da. And y'all, I love God and I like to follow the Bible as well, but like he was one of the people that he really didn't know his Bible, but he was telling you you was living your life wrong, and he felt like everything you did wrong was just gonna be your damnation point, and that's not how the Bible is. But or how God works, and we all know that if you're a Christian and you know your stuff. But yeah, y'all. I still like, sometimes I still think about him. I be like, I wonder if he doing all right, because everybody just said like he not doing all right. I just pray the boy is doing good, like, cause he wasn't a bad kid, like he really was a good kid. And I feel like he was really smart and could be a lot when he grew up. So, Hezekiah, if you watching this, I wish you the best. Alright, y'all. I love y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I got some people that's watching and who not really hitting the like button. So I need y'all to start hitting that like button, okay? I appreciate y'all for listening. If y'all want another story time, like, first of all, I had a first love story time, and that could really be a series, y'all, because we was doing y'all for like 3 years. So I give y'all story about him. And yeah, again, love y'all. Y'all have a lovely day. Have a good night. I don't know when y'all watching this. Y'all see Scooter in the background, and I'm still talking. Why? I don't know. But bye, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flip.